We're looking at a horse here that I worked on at Belmont Park. As you can see, it was three-quartered. The reason I chose this case was a lot of horses, they de-weight them quarters, makes it extremely tough to stabilize that crack so it can heal. There's always a healing period between the time it's cut out and the time you patch it. And as you see here, the horse's own natural weight will actually just him shifting his weight. You'll see that crack open and close. So you can imagine what he'd be doing if he was walking along. It would open up quite a bit. There's literally no chance that thing would have of healing up. The crack has to be stabilized. You can do that one of two ways. You can put a shoe on it that sits right on that heel and certainly catches the corner of that the frog there. Hold that up in place. But this is pretty flexible. So what we're going to do is we're going to lace them up with some stainless wire. This technique started back early 60s. My father was one of the pioneers of it. He had a very close friend who was a dentist, Harold Fagan. Dr. Fagan was the one responsible for the adhesives. And my father, he came with the structural idea of lacing them up. I know they worked on it for, a few years before they really got it down to where it worked well. It's a simple concept. It's actually a fairly simple procedure. All we're doing is going to stabilize this crack. You got to understand we're dealing with something that was designed to heal itself, and that's a staggering statement in itself if you really think about it, to think this crack would heal back together. And if left alone, it would. It wouldn't set up with a shoe like that, and it would just basically stay fairly stationary until it did heal up, if it even got that bad. As you see, we're just these are sutures, are basically just stainless sutures. We're going to stitch it like you would any other cut if you had one. That's basically the whole idea of it. You just need something stronger than thread. And these walls, they're fairly thin on this horse. When my father started, we were using copper and probably twice the thickness of what we use now, because he came out of the standardbred industry and they carry much more wall than these horses do. Thoroughbreds are fairly fine-footed. I guess the quarter horse industry has got themselves into that jam too. Some people feel it's through heredity with the breeding programs, and I guess there's probably some truth to it. Anyway, what we're looking to do is just stabilize this quarter. So now the next stage is just twist these two wires together. If you watch the crack right where the wires are, you'll see it just draw together. So you're going to